Hi, Joe.
Good morning, Kay. Thanks for having me.
It's nice to see you. Tell me about how you're keeping up your fitness routine and what we're going to do for, I was going to say toddlers, but they're not really. They're more sort of preschool, aren't they?
Here with Joe obviously ended. I wanted to continue the mission, which is to inspire and engage young children in exercise and really have fun of it and get them to enjoy the connection between movement and how they feel. So I partnered up with Duggee, the most loved, obviously, TV character at the moment, to do a series of workouts with children. So I've got a sort of young child either side of me, and we're thrown into this virtual world with Duggee and the squirrels. And it's a really short sort of 8 to 10 minute workout, which is about having fun and just energizing the children. And I think they're going to love them. I'm posting one a day for the next 13 days on my YouTube channel, The Body Coach TV.
Oh, that's amazing. We're actually looking at as a clip from the video as we're chatting to you, Joe. Really important to get little ones moving as quickly as possible, really.
I think it's so important to get young children, especially, even preschoolers, thinking about how exercise makes them feel, from a mental health perspective, for their energy, for how it makes them feel a bit less stressed and a bit calmer. Like, I really worked that out from a very young age, that as a kid, I could see that when I exercised, I had more focus, I was happier, I dealt with stress and what was going on at home in my life through fitness and movement. So I think if we can get our young children enjoying it and having fun of it from the youngest age, you're really going to set them up for an active, adulthood, I think.
Okay. How long does it take? And what's your guidance and advice to parents?
So the workouts are really fun and interactive. So I've made them really, there's some really basic moves. So we've got kind of, at the end of each workout, they're called the workout badges. So Duggee and the squirrels take part with you in this kind of virtual world. And at the end, Duggee brings down the badge and children get rewarded with their little badge. So it's a really great mechanism. And I was doing it with my little daughter, Indy, and I sat down for a couple and she said, "Daddy, you're not going to get your badge." So it's a really good way of keeping them inspired. It's a very short workout. They're just super fun. And I think kids are going to love them regardless, even if they're a little bit older, with their little brothers and sisters, they're going to have a great time doing them.
Yeah. What about the rest of us? We certainly started in the first lockdown working out quite a lot, didn't we? And then people got a little bit more complacent, and people always talk about that lockdown half stone now.
Yeah, look, when we're emotional, we tend to eat, and we obviously were sedentary, we were in our houses a lot more, we weren't moving as much. But I just try and encourage people to be active. It could be the simplest things like walking to the shops, going for a bike ride or getting on the scooter with the kids, like getting out of the house and getting some fresh air can really help. But, basic moves at home. I can demonstrate a couple of exercises from the workout badges because, they're very low impact, they're fun, they're simple moves that anyone can take part in, and they're quite animated. So the first one from the episode 1 is called the rainbow badge, where you're sort of coming up and over, like following the rainbow. So it's a bit of movement like that. And they're fun. And, I think kids are going to love it. Parents also, have fun, take part, because I think if you can do it together, you can really have a bit of fun and connect through exercise and really inspire each other and sort of motivate each other to keep coming back to the exercise.
As adults, how much do we need to exercise every day to try to keep reasonably fit?
I mean, I'm a believer in sort of short bursts of exercise. I think 20 to 30 minutes a day, of kind of focused exercise is enough. But I also think, being active, walking, going for a bike ride, getting out of the house, doing the gardening, all these things help. All these every bit of movement helps. I think find something you love, if it's swimming, if it's cycling, and focus on that. But, don't be hard on yourself if you do miss a day of exercise. It's not the end of the world. But I always say, don't exercise just to lose weight and for your body image. Like, really do it for the mind, for your mental health and how you feel. And then the physical transformation will come, because that's what's going to motivate you. It's how you feel at the end of a workout, when you feel energized, you feel less stressed, you feel happier. That's just tapping into that thing, and that's going to bring you back to the exercise every day.
Intrigued to know what you think, Joe, about the 80-20 rule, in that, you can do as much exercise if you want, but it's got to be 80. If you want to lose weight, 80% of it is how much you eat, 20% of it is exercise. Do you agree with those numbers?
I mean, nutrition is so important. You can't out-train a bad diet, is what I would say. I've just had my birthday weekend, loads of cake, lots of nice food, burgers and chips at the pub and a nice Sunday roast. But I was active, I kept moving. And at the end of the day, it's about balance, isn't it? I probably do live my life 80% healthy, active, enjoying myself. And then 20% more laid back, more relaxed, having days off, enjoying an ice cream. So I think it's about balance. It's not about cutting things out. And, the key to it really is enjoying cooking, like getting into the kitchen and enjoying the process of cooking good food for you and your family. And then just doing something activity-wise that makes you feel good. You don't want to take yourself to a gym if you really hate that environment. You know, get into hiking, go and join a club, join a team or something. There's other ways of staying active that isn't just like smashing weights and doing high intensity burpees and squat jumps. There's things you can do that you're going to go, do you know what, this doesn't feel like exercise, but I'm enjoying it and I'm getting out and I'm moving my body, and that could be enough for you.
We can't not, given that the mat's behind you, we can't not let you do a couple of exercises for you. My trainer at the moment has got me doing mountain climbers with a twist. Now, I absolutely hate those. I don't know if you know them. And do you think that they are particularly effective?
Do you know what? Mountain climbers aren't as bad, but when you do the twist, when you bring your knee across the body, they're so much harder. I don't know why, but your shoulders go, you want to collapse on the floor. But yeah, it's a good exercise for your upper body and your abs and stuff. I'll show you the first exercise. So from workout one, it's called the rainbow badge. And this is the first workout on the Hey Duggee workout series. Really simple. You basically have a nice wide stance and you bring your arms up and over. So you go sort of left foot up, reach for the stars and touch to the right foot. So we're sort of following the arch of a rainbow. That is our first one. So nice and simple. The second one, classic P with Joe move, the star jump badge. So it's just going to be nice and simple, hands above the head, and we're just jumping into the star jumps. And then another really great one that the kids love is just a kind of marching on the spot. So you can do it nice and slow, just lifting those knees up, so a little bit more low impact. Or if you want to sprint for goal, like a sprint badge, you can sprint as quick as you can and lift those knees up nice and fast. And that's going to raise your heart rate, get you feeling great, and give you your very own workout badge with Hey Duggee.
That's fantastic. And that's for kids. Go on, do us a couple of exercises for mums and dads who are watching as well.
Okay, so one for the lower body, biggest muscle group we have. So, you know, nice simple squats. So just sitting down into that imaginary chair, bending those knees, standing up nice and straight. Imagine you're sort of lowering yourself into a chair, drive through the heels. That's really going to work those legs. And another great one, classic, a lunge, where you're just going to step back. So feet together, and then we sort of alternate throwing the leg back. That's another great one for your thighs and your glutes. And it's really about doing what works for you. If you can't get right down into a squat, you know, you can do a half squat, like a kind of gentle one. You can use some bands or some dumbbells to make it tougher. But look, I always say to the message, all movement is good for you. Do something today that's going to make you feel good. Like, do it for your mental health, for your energy. Don't worry about the fat loss and losing the weight and all that sort of stuff. That's going to come over time. Do it to feel good. And that's what the Hey Duggee badge is all about. And you can find them on my YouTube channel, which is the Body Coach TV. Excellent.
Now, tell me about your birthday weekend.
Oh, you'll laugh at this. I went to Lulworth Cove down in Dorset. I've got these amazing jet boards. So me and Rosie went. My mum had the kids for 2 nights. We stayed in this little guest house. I've got a jet board. It's a surfboard with an engine. So I'm on the jet board, going along, having the best time ever. I flood the engine. I can't start it. And I'm stranded in the sea. The road whizzes back to the mainland to get a boat. And luckily, this little sort of dinghy went past. And I waved them down and said, and they waved back and said, "Oh, mate." And I said, "No, help." So they came over and saved me. And basically, they were a group of guys called Clean Jurassic Coast, and they spend their day, they dedicate their day to cleaning the beach up of plastic and rubbish. And would you believe it, they ended up rescuing me and cleaning me out of the sea. That's what happened on my birthday in Lulworth Cove.
Oh, that's amazing. Great big shout out to them. They saved your life is what they did, Joe. They saved your life. Just tell me very quickly really again, you rushed through how people find out more about this preschool exercise for kids.
So I'm posting one workout a day for the next sort of 13 days, and they're on my YouTube channel. Just search the Body Coach TV, and you'll find the Hey Duggee workout series in like a sort of group there. And you're gonna one a day. And I really hope you give your kids a chance to try them because they're fun, and they're gonna, you know, if they're a little bit anxious or stressed or need a little bit of energy, let a bit of energy out, they're gonna really love these workouts. So yeah, check them out, and thanks for your time.